feel like a point gained, given you had missing 3 big players, or 2 points lost?
Well, I thought it was a fair result. I think both managers probably think that we should have won it. I think it was a big game. I think we played face to face against each other. I think both teams wanted to win it. None of us scored a goal, so it's impossible to win. The fact that we had 3 of our best players out probably has an impact, but I'm really happy with the players that played today and how we tried, and most importantly how the game developed at the end, where in the second half we were so dominant and created some big chances to win it.
Can I just ask about, can you clarify the situation with Oba and why he is in quarantine? Can you say why that is?
We have to follow the rules and the protocols right now, and the protocol says that he cannot be involved at the moment, and we have to respect that, and the doctor is managing the situation with the Premier League.
Is that because he's been in a particular country, or because he's been exposed to COVID?
Is that because he had a family issue that he had to attend to, and these are the consequences to that at the moment.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Sam Wallace.
Hi, Mikel. Why did you feel that you improved so much in the second half, and clearly it was a different kind of performance?
Well, we made some changes with a few things that we had to tweak to be much more efficient, be much closer to them, be more effective in our high press, the areas where we could regain the ball. And then I think we had a better structure to attack. We were more of a threat. And we stopped basically giving the ball back to the opponent when we won it, and we had so many space to run, which is something that against United can really punish you. And in the first half, we didn't do that well enough.
Tom Hopkinson.
Sorry, I think I've forgotten to lower my hand mark, but
No problem.
I'll just ask, following on from Sam's question really, about the second half performance, how pleased you were with Emile Smith Rowe's contribution. He seemed to be at the heart and the driving force of a lot of what he did well.
Yeah, I think he played a really good game, and even in the first half, when he got involved, I think he made a real difference. I think he increases the pace and the rhythm of the team when he's around the ball. And defensively, he's working so hard as well. So I think overall, again, I think he had a really strong performance.
Vinny O'Connor. Vinny, you're on mute.
Sorry about that. Hi, Mikel.
Hello.
I just wanted to check squad-wise. Obviously, there's been various rumours. I've seen Mustafi linked with Liverpool today as well. Anything potentially happening there, and any potential outgoings, thinking Reece Nelson, Maitland Niles, Willock Chambers before Monday?
Well, there are some conversations at the moment going on. I spoke with all of the players about their own situation because they are all aware of the minutes that they are playing, and they want to improve their situation. I'm willing to help them, some of them, and the club is willing to help them, and we'll find to try a solution at the end, but I don't know whether it's going to be the case or not.
I can also just ask Mikel, because David Luiz spoke after the game. He says that you're creating a real team and a real atmosphere there. Just where can that take you now, do you feel?
Excuse me? I didn't understand the question.
Yeah, David Luiz was talking about the fact that he feels that you're creating a real team, but as well a real atmosphere about the players. Where do you think that kind of spirit, that kind of atmosphere can take you now this season still?
Well, I don't know, but we're going to give it a real go. I think the team is in a really good moment. I think we are moving in the right direction. All the players are so willing to contribute to the team, to contribute to the project that we have in place, and they seem excited. So when that's the case, I have to push them inch by inch and make them believe that we can finish the season in a really strong way.
Jonathan Northcroft.
Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
I just wanted to ask you about a moment at the end of the first half when Bruno Fernandes took a free kick and David Luiz managed to head it over the bar. He was actually celebrating, he was punching the air like he'd scored a goal or something. Is that the kind of defensive intensity you're trying to get into this team?
Yes, because you have to put your body in the line, and when you have to defend your own box, you have to be ruthless. You have to be even more aggressive when you are attacking the opponent's one, because every goal it makes a huge impact on the result. And I think everybody is defending those situations with their lives, which is what I asked them to do. And when that's the case, obviously you are harder to beat, and you get the amount of clean sheets that we are getting at the moment.
A couple of questions. 10:30 deadline Sunday night. Dave Heitner.
Sorry, Mark. I was just going to ask one quick one for the live, if that's okay.
Okay, quick. Yeah.
Sorry, just super quick. It's a really quick one. Sorry, Mikel, it's back to Aubameyang again. How many more days of quarantine does he have left?
I don't know. I cannot give you an exact answer. We are working with the Premier League and the government about it, and we will see what they say. But it's a process at the moment.
But it's right to say that he's been abroad, and that's why he's now in quarantine.
He's been looking after his family, and now he's in quarantine.
Okay, cheers.
Thanks, Dave.
Thank you.
Right, 10:30 Sunday. I'll come to Mark Owen, then Mark Bryans.
Hi, Mikel. I think you conceded about 2 goals in this run of 7 games. Defensively, you look so much more solid at the moment. And David Luiz is obviously playing a big role in that. How have you sort of got into, in the past he was quite volatile, should we say, he was always liable to do something slightly crazy. How have you sort of got him to calm down and concentrate on being the defender he can be?
That's credit to him, because he trains really, really hard. I think this season has been a little bit tough in the beginning because he's been through some injuries, but he kept at it. He understood his role. He knows his role in the team. He's one of our leaders, and he's unwilling to keep improving. Even at his age, he's always looking at his games, at his clips, all the time asking questions, and when that happens, I think you can still improve as a player, and I think that's why he's performing the way he is at the moment.
Did you sort of take him to one side and say, look, stop sort of the madness in a way?
He knows the things that he's really good at, and the things that there is still room for improvement, and he's a really honest man. He's won everything. He's really honest with himself, and it's a joy to work with him.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mark Bryans.
Mikel, just a bit further on David Luiz there. When you've got a player that is at his age and has won as much as he has, but still wants to improve, does that just show you his character and how he can help his team?
Yes, first of all, with the decision that he made to join the club, when he was a club that he was winning trophies and he was comfortable and he still had a contract, and he wanted a challenge. And at that age, it tells you everything, because normally at that age, the challenge is not a sporting challenge, it's more a financial challenge that you take to go somewhere else to a different country. But David loves this game so much, and he wants to keep playing at the highest level and in a very competitive league. And this is the challenge that he's enjoying at the moment.
Is that the open contract talk, is it?
No, we haven't yet. There is still a few months to go on that. I always talk to him about this kind of thing, so we're in a good position.
So you want him to stay?
I'm really happy. What I want is that he keeps performing like this till the end of the season. This is what I want.
Thank you.
Finally, Sam from Telegraph.
Hi, Mikel. Just one more on David. We know he's a big personality. How important has he been for the younger players, and particularly the younger Brazilian players?
Key, because he's a great example for them. He's got a good mixture between some banter and then some stick with them, and they all listen to him. Obviously, they listen to him because who he is and what he's done in the game, but as well because they see how he behaves every day, how professional he is, and how he goes about the job. And is one of the key role models that we have in our team.
You've lost some senior players and some big names this month from the team. Do you now expect someone like David to step up and be a real sort of senior leader now?
Well, for sure you need some big leadership in your team if you want to be successful, and it cannot be one. You need more than that. So they have to flourish, and now some of them, they do it on the pitch, some of them, they have this natural character to develop that leadership within the team, and I encourage them to do it, because they have to resolve a lot of situations themselves, and the more they are able to do it as a team, the stronger we will be.